it will be throw error because you're not going to allow to use keywords. Suppose you are going to be used as a between as a alias, so it won't accept at the time let's also try that maybe. Yeah, so if I use instead of head count, I will use between. So between is the recognitions of a keyword. If I execute this, it will throw error. So uncaught error near from syntax error, you can say. So what will happen eventually, you cannot use any keywords in the whatever the alias you want to be specified. You can use maybe the different value called a. That is fine. Exactly. At the time you can use and you can retrieve the information corresponding to that. That is very works all well. So I would say you can play around with these data sets, and this is very helpful. You can also install MySQL and try to execute these multiple different columns you want to be grouped by. So we can also see the order by how does the syntax is very helpful. So basic syntax, just now we see in the group by, but extension with the ascending or descending order. But by default it is ascending order. So let's play around. Yeah, you can also use different conditions to check and sort of the conditions, you can say sorting of your columns based on the your data sets. So this is the sample data set: employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number. So these are all the columns you have. Just sort it out with corresponding to whatever the information you want to retrieve. So I retrieve the information corresponding to the first name. So first name consists, let's play around this. First name consists of from A to PC, right? So it will comes from A to Z as ascending order. If you are applicable for the descending order, comes under from J to A. So yeah, let's execute this. First name, whoever having the A values, it will become first. Whoever having, yeah, you can say whoever having the A, it will become first. Whoever having lost Z value related thing, it will becomes later. So if I do the descending order, maybe D for that, this is a very simple syntax. DESC, that's it. So just execute this. You will get from bottom to top corresponding to this. So similarly, you can play around with having and also the group by. This is also works better. Just now we seen it corresponding to whatever we seen in the group by class. So yeah, this is very straightforward stuff, I would say. If you understood about the group by, this is very straightforward stuff. And we can also discuss maybe some of the different operators we have, such as limit and offset. So limit is going to be very helpful whenever you want to retrieve the information with corresponding 1,000 rows or 1,000 columns. So 1,000 rows you want to be retrieve the information according to your metadata. So at the time you use limit of those 1,000 rows or 1,000 columns. So at the time you have specified the limit, it will be eventually get only the 1,000 records, not all the records. So some of the cases, what will happen, it will be hang out your system. At the time you probably use SQL limit. This class is very helpful. The basic syntax for this: limit row count, how much row count you want. Offset is also one of the keyword. So one of the classes, I would say. So this both are going to be very helpful and create some offset corresponding to that. So yeah, we'll see some of the advantages with corresponding to the limit and also the offset. Limit row, it will going to determine number of the rows by using the row count returning by the query, and offset is going to be skip some of the rows before beginning of the returning the rows. So offset class is optional, I would say, whenever you omit or whenever you commit some of the query results to retrieve the information from the row count from the first row returned by the select class. And some of the cases, what will happen, limit class is going to be up to the mark of used to importance for the order by class, order the number of the rows of the resulting on the sets. So limit class is going to play around with our employee data sets. Select employee ID, first name, last name from employees, order by first name. So this is straightforward, we just now seen. So how does the limit is going to be helpful? You can see here we have information with corresponding to more than 5 columns. So I want corresponding to only limit of 5 columns. It will eventually give and discard whoever having the top 5 values, it will be discarded. That's it. Same thing with respect to the offset. What if I use the offset? You can see limit whoever having the 5 records. Offset if it does 3, whoever having before running your limit, it will fetch the records of the 3 records. So now you will going to be get whoever having the limit class. Okay, so offset consisting of some of the information to retrieve, but limit is going to be helpful at the time of the different records are going to be showcased. So yeah, yeah, so skipping of these the records, that's it. So you can also type with the limit 3 and offset is a 5, skipping of the 5 records, and you will get the limit of the 3. So that's how that's going to be works for. So you can play around with the group by, and yeah, you can see the limit 1 and offset 1. It will skip 1 record and you will get the only 1 record corresponding to that. So this is very basic syntax and example. Let's also see not operator and also the is null operator, and also the like is also very one of the good basic operator or basic class, you can say. So this is very helpful whenever you require to information similar kind of the information to retrieve in a column values. So we have a different column value such as a name called lion. So lion is a value corresponding to one column, suppose corresponding to a column. So I need some information with respect to lion. So at that time I will use like this value, whoever having the different values in my column. So I need to get the information. So for that I will use like L slash. So whoever having or whoever starting with L, I would like to retrieve. I would like to retrieve. So slash is going to be very helpful in this case. You can see, yeah, percentage, nothing but yeah. So percentage is going to be very helpful. Whoever it's going to be matched with string starts with the Kim, or it is going to be matched starting with the L, like that. If you want to be specified after your word or you would kind of the keyword, then it will be matched corresponding to the other words. Similarly, you can specify at the beginning, it will be end up with the ER. Whoever having the ER in your values is going to be specified that. So percentage is going to be very helpful. Wildcard matches with zeros or one more characters, or underscore is going to be used for wildcat matches as a single record kind of the thing. So you can see this some expressions like this: percentage ch percentage. That means whoever containing the ch keyword, or whoever containing the ch string, it will be matched, and it will be returned that values, all the values. Similarly, you can see underscore we are using. So that means just masking of a string that will be starts with le firstly, then it's followed by one character, such as some examples: les length, or kind of thing, length kind of the thing. So who are going to be matches with followed by one other character. Similarly, if you specified at the beginning, that makes sense to understand it is ending with u and y, and the precede word had going to be one character. Suppose GUY, like a guy, kind of the word you're going to be specified, it will be encountered in your column values. Similarly, you can see percentile, IR, and underscore that contains the matching kind of the word with one